Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Today is new guitar day for me, so it's quite an exciting day. Actually, this was new guitar day about a week ago now, but I haven't been able to get around to doing this video, so I thought I'd do the video today on this, which is a Fender Custom Shop limited edition Poblano Strat, and I think I've pronounced that correctly. Now, I know this guitar is definitely going to be dividing opinions with the amount of the Relic job on it. This is a heavy Relic. And I know some people hate Relic guitars, and that's fine. Personally, I love Relic guitars, and I've explained it before, but I'll explain it again. If I go to a gig and this gets knocked over, or it gets a knock, or it gets clunked against something, it doesn't matter. At the moment I'm doing this, and this might all change, but I'm doing a one in, one out guitar policy because I haven't got the space anymore to store all my guitars. So I've currently got my guitars on the wall around my studio here. And if a guitar comes up that I want to buy, I know that one of the guitars has got to go before I buy that guitar. So with that in mind, I had my Fender Masterbuilt Telecaster up for sale. It was a slightly unusual Telecaster as it had a TV Jones Filtertron in the bridge and a gold foil in the neck, and I wasn't using it as much as my other guitar, so I decided to put that for sale. A guy saw it and offered me this guitar and a bunch of other things as well, and I just couldn't resist it. Now, there's a couple of things on the Poblano Strats that do make them different to other Strats. Now, one are the pickups. They're much higher output wound pickups, the Poblano pickups. Now, I don't think you can buy these pickups off the shelf. I think you have to order it when you order your guitar, so you can have that as a choice of any custom shop guitar, I guess. And the other thing about it, which is probably one of my favorite things about this Strat, is just how thick the neck is. This neck is the biggest neck that Fender do, and it's basically their old no-caster neck. So if you've ever played a Fender no-caster or a custom shop no-caster, that sort of neck, you'll notice it's like a baseball bat. It's the biggest neck they do. Let me go through all the different pickup combinations of this guitar, and you'll notice that it's not as brash sounding as a Strat, especially in the more sort of bridge positions. So here's the bridge first. Bridge in middle. Middle. Neck and middle. And neck. Now, if you like guitars, and why would you be watching this if you weren't, you'll know that it sort of looks a little bit like the Dave Gilmour Strat that's been sort of chucked off the tour bus and then sort of dragged around the back of the tour bus for the whole tour. And I've always wanted a Dave Gilmour Strat, but the only thing that I don't like about Dave Gilmour Strat is a 7.25 radius neck. It wouldn't put me off from buying one, but I definitely prefer a slightly flatter neck. Now, for me, the perfect neck on a Strat, or really any guitar is a 9.5 radius. And that's exactly what actually all of my guitars, apart from my Les Paul, have. So this is a lightweight alder body. It weighs, I would guess, I haven't got any scales, but it weighs just over sort of 7 pounds, 7.25 pounds, something like that. Massive maple neck, as you can see. Now, one of the things that I don't like about Fender Custom Shop, or the more sort of Relic Fender Custom Shop neck, is the truss rod adjustment is actually at the bottom of the neck. So if you do have to adjust the neck, you do have to take the neck off, or at least loosen the screw so the neck can get at an angle where you can adjust it. It is one of those sort of vintage stylings that I guess, you know, they're not going to change. And aesthetically, I think it looks better being down there, but it would be so much easier if it was up there. Now, there's two important things for me about a Strat, and it's not the in-between positions. It's basically the neck and the bridge. The bridge has to have modern wiring for me. And what that means is that what you can do with the modern wiring is you can roll back the treble control. So if I crank it full up, you get all those real sort of trebly Strat tones. But then by rolling it back to 7, it takes all that harshness away, so you get some really nice sort of fat tones out of it. Now, the next thing that I always look for with a Strat is how the neck pickup sounds, because you really want to get those sort of Stevie Ray Vaughan sort of tones out of it. So there you go, a little short video from me today, but I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rat. So I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.